Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be doing something interesting. We're going to be talking about all of the new auras that the new Bladers Rebirth has given us. And trust me, I'm not going to lie, it's a lot. We have a lot to cover. I didn't expect to get that many auras, but I want to get it out of the way because I'm an aura guy. I like auras. I mean, I don't know if you haven't noticed already, but there are some interesting. Take a look at how many. Talking about auras, bro. I mean, like, wow, look at how many we got here. I think they even, some of them might even actually go down here. Christmas Spirit Aura, no, that's the Christmas stuff. I don't know, like this one, for example, the Voidist, this is a new one. Then we have the Boundless Gust, I'm not entirely sure, but there are so many, like the Aegis, and there's so many new auras. So we're gonna be talking about all of those. We're gonna start off with the Aegis Aura, or Aegis, whatever. I'm gonna equip it, and we're gonna take a nice, quiet place. I think this is a good place to showcase them. Oh wait, I can't even get on there. Okay. This is a good place to showcase them. We're gonna start off with it, and that was definitely not what I wanted to do, and the aura doesn't show now. How do you do that again? There we go. Okay, so this one I actually enjoy if it wouldn't be stuck in the ground. You can see you have like the book and stuff. I already showcased this in one of my earlier videos about the update. It was really interesting. I think this kind of has a Doctor Strange look to it. You can make it look like... okay, we're being followed again. You can make it look, you know, very interesting. So I think this is a very nice aura. Overall, it needs to be fixed. I think Eldoria, I think that's where things start to look a little bit different. I'm gonna go to Cairo right now. I want to see what that is gonna look like. And, okay, that was a little glitcheroony, so let's go in here and see what that looks like. Yeah, that looks kind of fire, man. It kind of looks different, too, but you can see that stuff is still underground, so it kind of feels like that this aura was rushed a little bit. But overall, it looks nice. I actually enjoyed it. I want to find a better, darker spot like this, so, yeah, you can see it a little bit better. It looks sick. I like it. Definitely one of the ones that... It's definitely a keeper. That's what I would say. So, let's go in here. We're gonna use the next one, the Aquanetic Aura. Let's see what that looks like. They're all tier 8. Haruka thought was a good idea. I was like, he asked me like, what tier should they be? I'm like, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna put them in for a showcase. And then he's like, well, I'm gonna do tier 8. So there you go. Oh, why do I keep doing this? Crazy. All right. Oh, this looks sick. I like that. Oh, I like the color contrast. There's like a little bit of purple in there as well. Very nice. Looks exactly like what it advertises, right? The aquatic or something like that, right? Looks very good. Aquanatic. Wow. Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna rate them actually from 0 to 5. The first one we had is like a 3, I would say. Or maybe a 2. Let's say 5 is the best. It's like a 2 or 3. I like this one more. This one I'm gonna put at 3. It's nothing I would necessarily wear, but I think if you would get it and you like and enjoy auras, it's definitely one that you could put into your collection. So I could keep pressing the wrong buttons. I'm so not used to this anymore. All right, we got this out of the way. Let's go for the Arcane Aura. Judging by the looks of it here, it already looks quite interesting. And let's go. What? Why do we have the... It's on your head. Is it supposed to be like that? Should it be like float a little bit above? Alright, so I'm gonna rate this a 2. Like a 1 is like one that I really don't like. A 2 is like, I would say it's okay. If it would be a little bit higher, let's imagine this to be a bit above the head and then like striking down with lightning, I would enjoy that a little bit more, but yeah, I wouldn't necessarily keep this one. Okay, next one, Bolt Aura. Very anime-like, right? It has like an anime touch to it. I think it's very simple. I think I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. I actually enjoy this quite a bit. I think you can do something. I don't know. You probably can change the colors or not. I don't know. But it looks quite interesting. By the way, I like the random hits. You know, probably it's a sequence, but it looks very nice. Yeah, I actually quite like this. This one is pretty much quite original. It doesn't have any 3D models in it. It just does the particles, and I think it does it well. So it looks really nice. If you can change that to like a green or something, that would be sick. But yeah, anyways. I would give it a nice 3 out of 5. So the Clown's Show Aura. Quite interested in that. I like these kind of auras. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. That's almost a 5 for me. I don't know why I like it. It has the ha-ha-ha situation going on. Oh, in the dark it looks even better. Wow. I really enjoy this one. So I'm just gonna try to get away here from people. It's like people really are like trying to search for me. I mean, it's kind of crazy. And they just... I mean, I get it, right? I get it. But sometimes you just wanna be for yourself. So I'm gonna stay here. This looks... Wow. Yeah, that's almost a 5. That's a 4.8. The only thing that I don't like too much is this, like the thing that comes from the ground. I think that if it would be a little different, like it would be like also flashing around, that would be a 5. But this is very close. This is a very nice one. I love this. I want to get this. I might actually try to get it with my points that I can do as a content creator. This looks very nice, very beautiful. But of course, the abducted aura, 5 out of 5. Anyways, we got this out of the way. Next, Cyberlink is next, I think. So let's go with Cyberlink and see what Cyberlink is gonna look like. Okay, I like this. Okay, I like this a lot, actually. This has like a little bit of a tech, like an Iron Man situation going on here, techie. Yeah, it looks very cool. It looks like you could put like the Mark III or something, like some of those Iron Man suits, like right where I'm standing. On the podest or whatever it's called, the thing with the lights coming up. Very nice. That's a 4. 4 out of 5. I enjoy these kind of auras. It's creative. It's original. It's funky though, because this has basically nothing to do with the game. Like, you don't necessarily see a lot of techie stuff in the game. You have like Cairo, Eldoria. These are all like themed on like a little bit back with like kings and castles and all that good stuff. But overall, this looks nice. This is actually something I'm kind of anticipating. I would kind of like hope for something, let's say something futuristic in the future. Like a map that is not just, you know, put on all these old structures and stuff. Something that's more modern and futuristic. It could kind of suit Beyblade, I think. Anyways, very nice aura. I enjoyed. Very good aura. So we have this out of the way. We have this out of the way. Defect aura. Defective aura. That could be also a 5. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, man. Yeah, I gotta give this a 5 out of 5. I enjoy this. I love this. Because it kind of like censors your entire face and it shows defect and with some code, kind of looking like code and with some grid on the bottom. And yeah, this is sick. This is sick. This goes so well with my clan. It goes so well with my content creator title. If I would wear something in red, damn, son, where did you find this? I enjoy this a lot. This is a 5. I'm gonna do a 4.9. I think a 5 can only be achieved if it's my abducted aura. I think because it was made for me, it's the only in the game. I think that's gonna be a 5. But this one's like very close. 4.9. Really, really nice. Awesome. Really awesome. Cyberlink. Duskborn. Let's see. Might not be my type of... Yeah. I would give it a 2. Close to a 1. I don't like auras like this. It's just, I don't know. It looks poorly. I don't know. Just generated. I don't know. It's not. This could be nice. The elemental aura. Let's see what the elemental aura looks like. Ooh. Whoa. Damn. Okay. Damn. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. What am I gonna do out of this? That's a 4.7. I have to rank these with points because otherwise I just say 4, 4, 4, 4. And I think it's more than a 4, you know, it's a 4.7. This is a nice one. I expected something else actually when I looked at it, but it has stone in it. You have no air though, but there is fire, there's some water. I mean, you could put the stones, the earth into air, but whatever. Very nice. Yeah, very nice. Duskborn, we just checked out Duskborn, so Evil Aura. That's interesting. I would give this a 3 out of 5. Just because, if you take a look at the back, if they would have done a 3D model of an eye following you would be nice, but it is, you know, 2D, so, yeah, not so much. Oh, Fallen Angel. This has potential, ladies and gentlemen, already by the looks of it. Damn. I like it. I like it a lot. But it's still, yeah, not a real model. It's like a bent 2D model. I like the glowing eye part of it. I actually thought you will have some like stuff falling down like fallen angels. I'm gonna give this a 3. So yeah, I expected a bit more. Luminarch aura. Let's see what that looks like. Every time they look like this, I'm usually not a big fan of them. Yeah, I like the shininess of it, so I'm gonna give it a 2.6, 2.8, like almost a 3, but it just kind of is missing a few things for me personally, so yeah, it's not that hot. Monarch aura, alright, a black one, interesting. Oh, with it, oh, that's creative. That's creative. Not too keen that much on the colors. Of course, you can change them. This chair is super creative. Supposed to be like the throne or something. I don't know, but that is very creative. Out of the creativeness, I'm gonna give it a 4.1 or something. For my own personal liking, maybe a 3.5. I wouldn't probably use it, but I can imagine people liking this. I can imagine like female characters. If you can put it in like pink or something like that, I think you can make some really cool stuff with it. I like the bottom as well. Like if you like, you see it looks very nice animated, very creative, very cool. Next one is the Risen aura. Have we? Yeah, we have done this. Let's try the Risen. Oh, quite nice. 3.6. I mean, I immediately get a 3 point into my head. I mean, you don't see yourself anymore much in it. They get very creative with it though. Looks very nice. It's like it's good. It's good. Next one, Solvane aura. Let's see what the Solvane aura looks like. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Looks cool with my character, actually, because it's in green. I'm gonna give it a 3.6, 3.7, somewhere along those lines. Close to a 4. I actually quite like these. Kind of like reality breaking a little bit. Very interesting aura. Very nice. Next one is the Sovereign aura. Sovereign, I think it's called. We have a 3D model in here. This is, wow, this is very artistic too. You have the crown in here. You have the in Germany we call it a Kelch. I don't know what it's called in English. It's like a, I don't know what it is called. Goblet, something like that. I have something like from the Harry Potter parts. In Germany, it's called the Feuerkelch, and goblet of fire, something like that, right? I'm not entirely sure. I don't know what it's called. Anyways, looks nice. I'm actually gonna give this a 4.5. I think this is very nice. It has some very royal colors going down, almost goldish, kind of a starfall or a meteor fall. Looks very nice, and especially this animation here where it comes out of the cake. Very beautiful. I think I'm gonna go high. I'm gonna go 4.7. You have to kind of look at it a little bit more to understand it a little bit more. This is a beautiful aura. Damn, this is a very nice aura. Wow. Alright, let's continue the grind. What else do we have? This one. Starry Moon Aura. Let's see. Could be interesting. Very beautiful. I'm not a fan of these things that follow your eye on top, the moon. I would enjoy it if it would have been a 3D model, but you have like the star, it's not like star signs, but it's like a star, stellaris, kind of like a, I'm missing the words here again. It's like a construct of star sign thingies, and very nice. I don't know. Oh wait, I was like, why is this in here? But it's not part of the of the aura. I love the clouds, the whiteness to it. Looks very clean. Very nice. Oh, very nice aura around the moon as well. I'm just not too much of a fan of it following the camera when you take a look at it. I mean, it's supposed to give you like a 3D look. They've done it with a few other auras, but I'm not a huge fan of it. But what do I give this? A 4.3. If this would be different, the top, I would probably rank it higher. But this is still a very nice aura. Very beautiful aura. Void Maker aura is the next aura in the building. So, ooh. Very basic. 3.1, somewhere along those lines. It seems, I mean, if I would be a professional aura maker, this would be like one of those that seem to be easier. Or maybe not, I don't know, because it kind of sometimes feels like that there's mathematical code in that aura where they just go like, okay, rotation to 300, shake to another 200, and then suddenly you get these different auras, right? That's what it feels like to me. I'm not so sure if I'm correct on it, but yeah. Yeah, again, I'm like a 3.0. Like, it's definitely not a 2, but it's like a 3, between 3 and 3.2 or something like that, maybe, for me. But there were some bangers in there. Voidus is the next one, so let's check out the Voidus. I already talked about this in another video. I like this one as well. It's like a 3.8. I would put this. I probably wouldn't wear it because I did draw it. I did get it. but I probably wouldn't wear it. But anyways, yeah, it looks nice. It looks clean. It looks very cool. What I didn't like was these stone things down here. I don't know why. It's just something that did not match with my eyes too much, but yeah. Okay, so let's see if I have some more tier 8 auras in here, because that would kind of sum up the video here. These are all new auras. Yeah, okay, so they're thingy by rate, tier. These are all the auras. Which ones are your favorite? I think the clowns, I think this might be my favorite one. This is very, very nice. The defect one, very close by, followed very close by. Isn't that amazing? I mean, very, very nice. I like the sovereign one as well, because it just has this something about it. It kind of reminds me of a game called Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time. It has a specific something to it. I don't know if you can see it. If you have a good gaming desktop, you have some beautiful colors in this one. Very, very nice, and I think it's very artistic. So anyways, thank you very much for watching. These are all new auras in the new spring update. I hope that kind of gives you a little bit of an idea on what you want to do in the future, and which ones you want to get and which ones you don't want to get. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, give it please a thumbs up, a comment. It helps me. I enjoy making the content, you know, if you would like it or not, but you would definitely support me by helping out. So thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.